Happy New Year!
Happy New Year!
Happy New Year to everybody. It's New Year's Day 2024 and we hope you all have a prosperous and healthy 2024, don't we?
Mm-hmm.
And we want to sit down and just have a bit of chat with you about the channel for 2024, some of the changes that are coming along. It's not clickbait. On the thumbnail we are going to make some changes and we need your input into making these changes as we sit here with our brews.
You've got Star Wars.
Yeah, what do you get?
What did you make? Oh, I've got Star Wars too.
Of course, I planned it that way.
Of course you did.
Yeah,
I
cheers.
got Jakku.
You got Jakku, I got a chew. A cho. So, yeah, let's talk about 2024. One thing you will have noticed already is different is the logo that you would have seen on the thumbnail. Our original Theme Park Bazaar logo was one I picked in, 10 minutes?
Yeah,
online
literally 10 minutes.
to grab it, and the little green thing, and we've been using that for the last 3 years. And we thought as the channel's evolved, it was time to change things up a bit.
Mm-hmm.
So I'll put in a picture here of the new logo, which as you see is around the things that we've ended up sort of gravitating to, haven't we, on the channel?
Yeah.
So it's the house.
Yeah.
Drinks. We don't drink, do we?
No.
Yeah, drinks.
Why you put that in for?
Yeah, I don't put that in. Disney, because we're only 2 miles from Magic Kingdom, and we hear the fireworks every night. Every night. And then roller coasters, of course.
Yes.
But stay tuned, there'll be more on the coasters coming later. So yeah, that kind of does that. And we did call it the Bazzers. We're not changing the channel name. It's still Theme Park Bazaar and
Mrs. Bazaar.
hello. So yeah, we're not changing that, but it just looked better on the logo. And you know us as the Bazzers. And also making some new pins from that as well that we'll give out. If you see us out and about, come and say hello. We like that, don't we?
We like chatting to people.
Like chatting, and we'll give you a little badge. And you'll see here's a picture of the badge just as we met the Bazzers. So I'll put a "we met" on it as well, so they can say, yeah, you can only get them off me. You can't get them anywhere else but off me. And so we've done that. And also we have updated some of the graphics on the spreadshirt, haven't we? Mm-hmm. There's a couple of new ones I'll put in here. The US one, no problem. You can order them straight away. The UK one, again, I think all last year's ones have been rejected again. They hadn't told me. So I've put them in there and I'm waiting for them to be approved. So we'll see if they get approved. And there's really just, again, it kind of came from the new logo. A couple of drinks, and then there's the how much. So I'm kind of trying to replace some of the ones that they took off the UK one. I don't know why the UK one. We'll have to find another vendor instead of Spreadshirt. But there's some of the graphical things that have been going on. But let's talk about 2024 and what we're up to in 2024. And we've had to make a few changes, haven't we?
We have.
Because somebody wanted a swimming pool.
No, somebody did want a swimming pool. It was not me.
It was not you, is it not? And if you're following along the swimming pool, can't say
everything.
I'm that's flustered, stressed about.
Flustered already.
If you're interested in following along on the swimming pool vlogs, or you have been following along, the next one comes, be the next vlog that comes out from us, which is a big one that will come out, within I think this will go out on a Monday, so it'll come out on the Friday this week from that perspective. So yeah, that's going to be good, but it had made a big financial impact to us, hasn't it? Mm-hmm. It wasn't. I always say choices have consequences.
It wasn't really planned, was it?
No.
It was not in the budget.
No.
Really.
It wasn't in the budget. We managed to find the budget by taking some money that was allocated for other things, like my retirement, which you may say is stupid, but at the end of the day, this isn't from my retirement when I retire. This was to retire earlier. Yeah. Some money we put aside for that. So we're taking a chunk of that out to pay for the pool and some other things. So what that means is we were planning to go to Asia again in 2024 for a holiday. That's kind of been nixed now unless we find a really cheap deal. Mm-hmm. So that's off the cards. So we'll probably be doing something in the US instead, something cheaper.
Something cheaper
that we can do as a break. We are going back to the UK in summertime to see family, but we won't be filming, which I think in the last time we went in November, we only filmed the Christmas Day one that you recently saw, because for us that's our downtime. We film 52 weeks a year, so when we go on holiday, that's when we don't film. Yeah. We get a bit of a break from that. But we'll be going back there in the summertime, and then expect some more US-based holiday vacation, that's the right word I should use for American. Vacation things coming along. And then house renovations. We should touch on that. We did touch on that in the last pool vlog, didn't we?
Yes.
A little bit, you let it slip.
I let it slip.
Yeah, just a little bit.
I'm not going to keep it secret.
What you got me for Christmas? Oh, it's New Year's, I can't say that. We're filming this in New Year's.
Yeah.
This isn't really before New Year's Eve.
Damn it, you give it away then.
Give that away, that one. So yeah, so what we're going to do for the house renovations, well, we've already kind of started. We're about to move into phase 4. Phase 3 is the pool that's wrapping up now, as you'll see in the next vlog. And it might actually be the next vlog, actually, you let it slip. So we might be getting ahead of it. I can't remember, I get confused with them. But yeah, so what we're doing is phase 3, which is 3 things actually in phase 3. Number 1, we've already put it in.
We're on phase 4.
Oh, phase 4, you're right. Yeah, phase 4, I get confused. And by the way, we think these renovations are going to go for about another year because we have a phase 5 after that, maybe a 6. I'm not sure. And we already had the budget for this, so that's okay. We planned this last year. It's just a year since we started the renovations.
16th of January they started the kitchen and the downstairs.
When we had all the fun last year, if you want to go back and look at those. And I think there's another year to go.
Why do we do this to ourselves?
Well, I don't know, because yeah. But anyway, so we already have put a deposit on one of the 3 things in phase 4, and that is we are getting a new patio door from the same window company that we got the windows from. The patio door we got is a bit beat up and old, and I think somebody's tried to force it at one time because all the metal's bent around the latch on the outside, like somebody's tried to get a screwdriver and the lock. And no, we've been living here. And also the probably because somebody got locked out and was trying to get in that way. And also the screen was bust on it when we got it. Rails were pretty much gone. That thing's pretty much shot. We didn't do it with the windows because we didn't have it in the budget at the time. But we, as I say, reallocating money for the pool, we put a bit extra for this. And so that has been measured and ordered and should be here within the next 2 months to go in. Second part of the 3-step phase 4 is the master bathroom that you're all aware. That was the last big thing to do. We have one person in who's quoting us already. We have somebody coming on Wednesday to quote us for as well as an alternative quote, and that is basically gut the master bathroom and Maxine do a magic touch for how you want it to look. We'll go and move into the lodge guy's room. That's why I wanted the other bathroom doing first, so we could go live in there for the month or so it takes.
It's all planned.
Yeah, it is all planned to do that, and we have some leftover tile and some leftover grout, so we may use that. I expect that to kick off in January, hopefully, and be done by March. And then what is the last of the 3 ones that we wanted to do at the moment? Oh, the stairs.
Yeah.
Yeah, we did talk about this maybe 2 years ago, or maybe a year ago when we were looking at the renovations.
About 18 months ago we started talking about all these renovations.
And then somebody did quote it on a vlog, asked on a vlog later on about how opening up that drywall by the stairs would be very useful, would make it look much more open. And we did have it on the thing, but it was about $5,000 to do it. And it was like, nice to have.
Yeah, it was a nice to have.
But as we reallocated this money, we put $5,000, which I think will be about that by the end. But that's basically ripping off the existing stair rail, taking at the top and the bottom out, putting the fancy spindles that Maxine wants in, not the basic ones, and running a new stair rail all the way up. And that's parts and labour. I think it's 4,000 something, wasn't it?
Something like that.
Something for
crazy money for what it is.
Yeah. But
it's what it is.
We had that left over from the moving things around, so we don't touch that money. That's been a pot of money we've saved for the last 3 years, and we haven't really used it for anything else, have we?
No.
So again, that's why we're not going on holiday. We're not going to pinch into that money. We're going to use it for that. So that's that phase, and then there's some more phases to come. But expect that on the home vlog. The next ones will be bathroom, stairs, and I don't think we're going to do the stairs till the bathroom's done.
No.
Because I don't want to get anything new there damaged. And we found Jeff Diz Our Dream had this guy in who did his one, and he did a good job. Went and look at that. He's a local guy, and actually the quote we got for this is probably a lot less than the one we got last year.
Yes.
It's cheaper than the one we did last year.
And I've got the fancy things.
And you got the fancy things in as well.
The first quote was just for the plain railings, just the plain straight iron railings. Mine are not going to be straight iron railings.
Yeah, you know Max, her design. So there will be kicking off. You'll see that as home vlogs coming up. As I say, we're going to be staying in the US. But let's talk about the channel now. Things we're going to do differently in the channel for this year. And there's a couple of factors around that. One is work is getting busy again.
Yeah.
It's not quite at pre-COVID levels.
It's not far off.
Yeah, but I'm traveling like every month now.
Yeah.
Which is one thing. And the other thing is, is just having a bit more time to do all these things. So long story short, we're going to cut back to 1 vlog a week. Going forward, we'll give you, I'm not sure exactly when it will be, because we've got a couple from Christmas, but it will be sort of mid-January. We'll go to 1 a week, because I just don't have time to edit 2, because I'm not here to do half those things, and I need to keep working to pay for this. No early retirement for me. So yes, we are going to cut down to one day a week, same content, but give us a little more time to edit them and to give some content that people want to watch, rather than just hitting a date and a delivery date on it. So here's your chance to vote. When would you like it to be? Today we put vlogs out when, Max?
We do it on a Monday and a Friday. So when do you want it to be? Do you want it Monday or Friday, or would you prefer another day?
Yeah, I think I'll put I think I'd rather stick it with the Monday or the Friday.
Yeah.
At the 5 p.m. UK time, 12 o'clock.
That seems to work, doesn't it?
Yeah, 12 o'clock. Well, it does for when I'm working as well, my lunch hour. I can make sure the vlog goes up okay. And usually Mondays or Fridays, I have left or I'm back. It's usually those Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursdays I'm gone.
Yeah.
So I think that would work better. But what we'll do is put your comments below. Tell us which you would prefer, and what we'll actually do on our Theme Park Bazaar Facebook group, we'll put a vote in there. A polling vote in there. And by the way, if you want to join that, I'll put a link up here to the group where you can request to join, and then we'll have that group sort of give us their thoughts on it, because we have a few weeks to decide and move those around. So yeah, hopefully, and we may do slightly longer vlogs. We may go back to 2 a week at some point when time frees up, but work's not really.
Well, maybe when you retire.
Yeah,
we might get.
Yeah, 2072, we'll be back to. I'm not near retirement age yet, but we were trying to work it so I could retire a bit early. And the only thing we need the money for actually is healthcare here.
Yeah.
Because won't surprise you, but according to the financial people I'm working with, you need you need to allocate $25,000 a year just to be signed up with a healthcare program for the 2 of us.
Yeah.
And that's a big chunk of money. So you think about that if you're going to retire early. Now, in the US, you do get coverage once you get to 62. You can claim Medicare. I'm many years away from that, not as many as I'd like to be. A few years away from that. So that money that we're looking at, why do you need money to retire early? It's really to cover Medicare for both of us until we get to 62, and we can actually claim that money from the government, and that going to make it a lot easier for us to do. So that's the money that we tapped into. So the math will work out as and when we get to the point we have enough money to cover Medicare, we could then switch to a early retirement type thing and go and enjoy the parks instead of working and being away all the time.
Yes,
that's
and
a
only
long-term
being
strategy.
out at the weekend.
Yeah, and if you're wondering why we're doing this strategy of all the renovations, why we're spending all this money, we made that decision a year ago that this would be our, won't be final, but will be our retirement location. Because my financial advisor says, where are you retiring to? Are you retiring to travel? Are you retiring, to want to a different destination, back to the UK? And we said, no, we're retiring here. So he said, well, you might as well put the money in the house then, and have the house ready
for when you retire.
And that's why we got the pool as well. That's why we talked about it and helped us with that decision, was we'd never be able to afford it again, and we're going to be here, so we can take advantage of it. So that's the reason that we finally decided on. People said you weren't going to have a pool. Well, number one is it was too expensive. We managed to find this company that was pretty cheap, and they were only like 60% of the prices of other companies. In fact, next door but one's getting one, and we've also passed them on to somebody else who's using them as well. And we'll do a separate vlog. I know a lot of you asked about the costs for the pool. We'll do a separate vlog on that covers what it costs, but we can't do that yet because we've still got the grass to go down.
Yeah.
Apparently, you find out little things like you've got to have all the tiles sealed, all the paving tiles, which is $1,000. I want to do an all-inclusive. What does it cost to get a pool? Not just what to get it in, but to get the permit signed off, to get everything you need done, And then we should probably, I don't really want to, but we should probably include the patio furniture that you're looking at, because you're going to need new furniture as well, aren't you?
Yeah, but our 2 chairs.
Which is
not going to cut it out there.
Which is the reason that we did it in the first place, because we have no room out there for
we have 2 little chairs
for storing things. So yes, so circling back round. So that's why the retirement thing, that money type of thing kicked in. But we will give you some pricing on that as well. But yeah, we'll go back to 2 days a week. I'm trying to think what I was talking about now. I lost track. We've covered a lot of things.
I think we've covered most of it.
Yeah. Yeah, we're still going to be doing some meetups next year, probably in the summertime, when most people here, it's most useful sort of that June, July, August, September time frame. That's when most of you are over, so we'll still do some meetups and maybe casually see people around. Oh yeah, that's the other thing I was going to say. The other reason that we're kind of going to 1 day a week is really just so that we can have a bit more time living, experiencing things with our eyes and not through a lens, because we're charging around every weekend filming, so we want to have a bit of time to ourselves as well. So sorry about that, but we're going to have a bit of time. We've been doing this for 2 years, two days a week.
3 years, isn't it?
No, I think when we first started we only did one vlog a week, and then we switched after the first 6 months to 2. And I keep telling people, Gaz and others, I've said for the last year, we're going back to 1, we're going back to 1. But work has been not as busy, so we've been able to make it work. Work has been able to make it work. But now work is busy, yeah, that is not going to happen. So that's it. Stay with us. You will see coming up more on the phase 4 renovations, and then we'll talk about phase 5, which will be the second half of the year. But I don't expect this phase to be done until, well, bathroom's done in March. Then we're going to do the stairs. So it's going to be May time frame, isn't it? First 6 months of the year.
Yeah.
And then next 6 months we'll do the other stuff that we'll tell you about, which is another 1, 2, 3 items as well that we need to get done. Can you remember them? But don't say them out loud. Don't give it away.
Yeah, I think so. At least 2 of them.
Unless she thinks there's some more.
I'm sure I could find some more.
But yeah, so this is we're retiring to this place as far as our location. So this is why we're spending the money, so that when we do retire,
you won't have anything to do.
Well, yeah.
In theory.
In theory, you won't have any major costs with the roof done and the electrics and the AC and everything. And the pool. We shouldn't have any major expenses apart from living expenses. And the biggest one of those is Medicare. It shows medical coverage until Medicare kicks in when you get to 62 and things like that. So that's hopefully shared more than you probably wanted to know. But that's the reason behind the renovations, where we are with the renovations, how we're funding those renovations, and why we are changing the channel and just kind of going to one vlog a week for the near future. I'll never say never, because you don't know, do you?
You don't know.
Yeah, I might get bored. I might have to sit with you downstairs.
Yeah, then you might say, let's go.
Yeah.
We're going to do it twice.
Every night I'm usually
times.
upstairs editing, and she's downstairs watching some Death Kill Massacre program on TV, Game of Thrones. But we may actually get bored of each other. Do you think?
I don't think so.
I don't think so either.
After all these years.
Yeah, seems longer. Right, so thanks for watching. I know this was probably more than you needed to know, but thanks for watching. I appreciate each and every one of you for watching our vlogs and following along. Don't forget to vote either in the comments on this, what day you'd like to see the vlog go out on. And again, for our Facebook group, we'll put a poll in there and get everybody sorted. So we're going to finish our brews and wish everybody a happy new year. I say good health.
Yes.
Prosperity that we used to have before a pool.
Yes.
But cheers everybody, thanks for watching, and we will see you later.
Bye.
Bye.